Hi, so today I'm gonna rank all Green Day albums plus the side projects. I will kind of give some kind of opinions, I guess. I don't know how much I have to say about each one, but we will see, okay? Right now we have all Green Day albums, we have the side projects, but Money Money 2020 Part 2 is not here. I didn't do this one. I didn't upload these photos. But we just can imagine, if it's here. I can discuss it a bit and stuff like that. Let's start with the oldest album. It's 39 Smooth, or the version with the EPs at the end. Um, I think 39 Smooth. Now let's see. Okay, S, that's the special. A, it's great or amazing. B is good. C is okay, and D is bad. I think now these rankings they might change as I'm ranking them, but I think 39 Smooth. It's a really early album. It's the songs they just kind of sound the same. Sometimes they're a bit boring. The riffs are sound the same sometimes. There's a lot of killer songs. Going to Basalakua, Green Day, Paper Lanterns, 409 in Your Coffee Maker, 1,000 Hours, I Was There, Don't Leave Me, At the Library. That's a fantastic song. I think. But if we compare this to other Green Day albums, it just doesn't really stand out to me. I know a lot of Green Day fans love this, and I love it too. But I think that this album is gonna get the C place. It might go up to B because I think S and A is gonna have a lot of albums, especially A. I think. Kerplunk. It's definitely better than Dirty and Smooth. I love Kerplunk. All the songs are great. I mean, there's 2000 Light Years Away, Chris Rowe, the little slower song. Other slower songs like No One Knows. You have songs like Who Wrote Holden Caulfield. You have 80. Uh, you have the acoustic song Words I Have Ethan. Ethan, that's an amazing one. I think that Kerplunk, it's still very raw compared to later Green Day albums. The singing might not be the best. It's good, but it's not as good as it will be. I think that Kerplunk gets an B, and it might go to A. I think so. Dookie, it's the album that blew them with Longview and Basket Case. Um, this album, now this might be a really unpopular opinion, but I don't think this is their top 5 album at all. I think number 6, maybe number 5, but there's a lot of great songs like Longview, Basket Case, Burnout, Jump, FOD, Eminem's Sleep Us, but most of the songs they're just they're good, but they're not amazing, right? I don't know if it's just that I heard the album too many times, or I just don't find it as good as many other albums. Right now, it's gonna go to A. Um, let's see. Then we have Insomniac now. I think this is an easy S tier. I love Insomniac. It's amazing. Uh, I mean, there's no only one favorite song. I like every song, but I guess the standouts are Brain Stew, Jaded, Westbound Sign, Stuck With Me, Army Takes Tanks, uh, Gig Stink Breath. Oh man, there's a lot. Panic Song. I mean, I just could list every song pretty much. This album is just a better and more aggressive version of Dookie. I love it. Sadly, I didn't hear any songs from it live. That's really that was kind of disappointing. But I don't wanna. I'm not. I wasn't disappointed. The set list was superior. It was amazing. Okay, they played a lot of songs. I saw them live in January 2017. January 27th, Stockholm. I'm from Finland, but I flew to Sweden, and yeah, I saw them live. Revolution Radios are amazing, amazing stuff, amazing concert, amazing experience. Okay, let's move on. Um, then we go to Nimrod. This is where the guys or boys or whatever you want to call them, they started to experiment a lot. it's a long album. It's like 18 songs. I don't know how long it is actually, but 18 songs. Has a lot of experimental tracks like Redundant. Uh, there's Walking All Alone. No, it's only Walking Alone, not Walking All Alone. There is you have the instrumental Last Ride In. You have what else do you have? There's a lot of songs. You have King for a Day. You have the probably the most or the second most popular song from the album, Hitching a Ride. You have more Doogie kind of songs like Jinx, Hashinga, which is from Doogie. I mean, it was originally recorded for Doogie. That's a fact. Good Riddance too, actually. Then there's songs like The Crowds, Nice Guys Finish Last, Scattered, Take Back Platypus. Oh yeah, I can just list every song again. It's just a masterpiece. I love this album so much. I think it's right now it's going to A, and it's definitely better than Doogie. Okay, it might jump to S. We will see what happens. But yeah, just an amazing album. By the way, I heard Scattered live from this album. That was amazing. Okay, um, I think Warning. Okay, Warning is where they took the experimentation to the next level. Just folk. There's a lot of folk punk stuff. There's more acoustic stuff like Warning, Macy's Day Parade, Hold On, and there's the whole weird Misery, which I love. It's amazing. It's so different. Like if you heard Misery in 2000, now I wasn't a fan back then yet, but imagine somebody is he's not even playing the whole album. Okay, the person he or she just goes and okay, let's listen to this track Misery, and they're like, what the hell is this? Like imagine that would be so weird. Um, but then there's more older Green Day sounding songs like Jackass, I guess Blood, Sex and Booze. There's more popular songs like Church on Sunday, Deadbeat Holiday, Waiting, The Amazing Castaway. Just an amazing album. I think it's gonna go. This is actually hard. This is actually really hard. Right now it's better than. Oh God. Okay. This is way harder than I thought because I didn't plan any of this before I made this video. Like I just went in and I didn't think, okay, what is gonna be better than which. We will see. I think at some point when I'm gonna rank more albums here, I'll have a more clear idea of where it belongs. But right now, let's go to Money Money 2020, released in 2003. Um, this album is an interesting one because right now we're ranking it along with Green Day albums. The album, it's not a masterpiece, but it's really experimentational. It's like a new wave punk devil kind of sound. I really love this album. I do. It's nostalgic and I love the Fink sound songs most. Right Hand Rama, Supermodel Robots, Rochambeau is amazing. You have Spike. Then you have the one goth songs like Joe Robot, Money Money 2020, Spastic Society, Actually Hamburger. Now that's not the best song. It's kind of lacks in my opinion. But there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of songs that I don't really like X-Ray Hamburger, Hungry Models. Um, I do kind of like Rideau and Transistors Gone Wild, but there is still a little bit of filler in this album. I think that this one is going to go here. No, wait, here. I think Kerplunk is better, but it's going here. Um, American Idiot 2004. The Green Day's first rock opera. The comeback of Green Day, kind of, made them popular again. Um, I mean, it's in the easy S tier. Okay, it's just there's no thinking about it. It's immediately S tier. Um, American Idiot. It's amazing. Like from the beginning to the end, it's a effing masterpiece. All right. I mean, American Idiot, Jesus of Suburbia, Holiday, like just amazing. Okay, like we have the two 9-minute songs, Jesus of Suburbia, Homecoming, amazing stuff. You have the I don't know how to explain Holiday. I don't know how to explain the vibe of it. It's just amazing. And then I don't know how to speak English. It kind of like then it goes into Oliver the Broken Dreams perfectly, and it's a rock opera. The songs go together very well. Are We the Waiting goes into Saint Shimmy. You have the amazing Wake Me Up When September Ends, which is a really personal song for Billy. You have the ending track, What's Your Name? Amazing ending. The whole album is just a masterpiece. Okay, I would kill to see this live, like the whole album being played. Like I think they did that like in 2004, 5, maybe even 9. I don't know. At least in 5 and 4, I think. Anyway, 21st Century Breakdown, their second rock opera. Now I see why people don't like this. I feel like the track list is it's a bit like it's kind of all over the place. There's a lot of songs. I think there's like 18 songs or something. I can see it's kind of. I guess some of the songs, the track list might not be perfect. I feel like See the Light is a bit weak, closer track. But I really love the album. This is the album that got me into Green Day. I knew about them before. I think I got introduced. The first time I ever heard of Green Day was probably 2007, and this was the album that I listened to the whole album when it came out. 2009, 10, I heard it a lot. Every song. It really brings me back to that era when I listen to the songs. This is what got me into Green Day originally. So this album is really special for me. Viva La Gloria, the amazing opener, 21st Century Breakdown, and the little snippet song of the century before it. You have amazing songs like Before the Lobotomy, the other Viva La Gloria, Little Girl. You have East Jesus Nowhere, which is an amazing live song. Just never got to hear it, but from the videos, I can tell that it's amazing. Um, you have Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, a bit heavier song. Pretty much everything here is good. I mean, there might be a few weaker songs like Know Your Enemy, Christian's Inferno. I like them both, but if compared to the rest, it doesn't really stand out as much. But this album as a whole, to me, it's S, and it's better than Insomniac. Now, I can see a lot of people get pissed off here, okay? But to me, it just is, okay? um, oh, okay. You know what I forgot to do? Because 21st Century Breakdown came out in 2009, but Stop, Drop, and Roll came out between the rock operas. Well, let's just do it next. Okay, this is 2008. Stop, Drop, Roll. Is it Stop, Drop, Roll or Stop, Drop, and Roll? God, I don't know. I forgot. Oh, wait, hold on. It's and roll. Okay. This album is so much fun. It's just a great party album. Like it's this garage rock album, 60s inspired rock album. I guess they just did it because they needed a break after American Idiot. They just want to have fun. Watching the Foxboro Hottubs concerts, they look so much fun. Like, God, like the songs are so good. Like you have Stop, Drop, and Roll, the title track, obviously. You have Mother Mary. You have The Pedestrian. You have Broadway, Alligator, Pieces of Truth, fantastic song. You have She's a Saint, Not a Celebrity. You have what else? What else? What else? Sally, for example. There's a lot of songs. There might be a few weaker ones. Ruby Room, I don't like that much. I guess Dark Side of the Night, I think it was called. It's not the best one, but really, as a whole, when I listen to it as a whole, it really gets my. If I'm feeling down, it's gonna raise it up. It's gonna make my day. It's an amazing album. I listen to this fairly often. It's actually better than many Green Day albums. I think now this might be another unpopular opinion, but I think it's okay. This is gonna get a lot of hate from some people, but right now this might change. But right now I like this more than Doogie. It might be just I have overplayed Doogie so much, but I love this side project so much. It's just amazing. I I think I kind of want to put it higher actually. Let me think, man, because I really love this. But then Nimrod and Warning are really good too. I don't think I can put them any higher. I think this is the highest I can put it. But putting it above Dookie is gonna it's a quite a big move, okay? But I'm doing it. I don't care. I think next year we have Uno, Dos, and Trey, the trilogy from 2012. When these albums came out, I didn't listen to them as much as I did with 21st Century Breakdown. I remember hearing songs like "Oh Love," "Stray Heart," "Stop When the Red Light Flashes," "Brutal Love," maybe "99 Revolution," um, maybe "Troublemaker" too. I didn't listen to the songs a lot back then. I knew about really getting into rehab and stuff, but I wasn't a huge fan at this point yet. But I mean, yeah, in 21st Century Breakdown, I listened to it way more than I did this with this. But I really got into the trilogy around 2015, like early 2015, and the summer was all about it. So I kind of had my trilogy era later on. I think Uno is it's an this is hard. This is really hard. Okay, I think let's go with this right now. I no, because I think that Uno and Money Money 2020, I think they're pretty much the same level. I just think that they're good in different ways. Uno, it's kind of boring sometimes. There's a lot of good songs: Stay the Night, Nuclear Family, Carpe Diem, Angel Blue, Let Yourself Go. There's a lot of weak songs too, and it's not the best listen when you listen to it as a whole. It doesn't really stand out. But then I like the network stuff a bit more, maybe. I don't know. They're I wish I could just tie them together. Really, those I think this is gonna go above Uno just a bit. Again, I kind of would like to tie it with Uno, but I think it's slightly better. Songs like Stray Hard, Stop When the Red Light Flashes, Half Time, what else do we have? You have Ashley, Baby Eyes, Lady Cobra, Amy, Wild One, you know, Makeup Party, stuff like that. It just really is better as a whole. It's a lot like Foxboro Hottubs. It kind of goes with that style. Trey, hmm, this is interesting. I do think it's the best out of the three. This goes above the network stuff, just lightly. Stuff like Brutal Love, a great opener. You have Missing You. I love that bridge so much. It's actually my favorite part of the song. Um, Little Boy Named Train. You have 99 Revolution. You have man, you have a lot of stuff. Dirty Rotten Bastards, like the epic song of the album. You have The Forgotten, a beautiful song. There's a lot of stuff in there. There are a few weak ones too, but I think that's where it goes. Revolution Radio. I was really hyped about this album before it came out. You know, Bang Bang came out. I was like blown away. It was so good. It still is so good. With Revolution Radio, you know, the title track came out. Like I think like I don't know. I think like a few weeks after or something. I can't remember. It's been like 4 years. So the title track I didn't like at first, and I'm still not a huge fan of it, but it has grown on me for sure. Still breathing. I was like, what the hell is this when I first heard it, but it really grew on me fast, and I love the song. It's one of my favorites on the album. Um, and I remember Young Blood coming out, and um, and I don't know what I thought about it really. I actually don't remember, but right now it's just kind of okay. And the rest of the album came out, and I fell in love with it. It's a really good album. Kind of reminds me of American Idiot and 21st Century Breakdown mixed with the trilogy. That's the sound I get from it. Bouncing Off the Walls, Too Dumb to Die, the epic 7 minute Forever Now, easily my favorite from the album. Bang Bang, like I said, Still Breathing, amazing. I think there are a few fillers. The title track isn't the best one. Young Blood isn't the best one either. I think Ordinary World is not a good song. I mean, okay, it's fine. It's beautiful and it doesn't really like. I wish the ending track was better. Okay, I don't really like Ordinary World. I know a lot of people love it, but I just don't really personally. Uh, but where do I rank this one? That's a hard question. This is actually really because this is my favorite band, and I love all their songs pretty much. There's no bad songs. It's just I don't know. It's so hard. I've done this ranking in my other channels before, but I haven't. I think I wasn't completely honest. I was just thinking like how others think. I was like putting Doogie to S, even though it wasn't there in my opinion. It might have been higher, but right now it has dropped a bit. But I think it's gonna go here. No, I think it's better than. It's gonna go here right now. I think it's better than this still. The Long Shot album called Love is for Losers. This one I didn't like too much. I liked songs like Love is for Losers. Taxi Driver really brings me back to that era, 2018 spring. Um, sorry. Chasing a Coast, a really good song. Called Hero, amazing. Amazing stuff. And there's Devil's Kind, which is not on the album, but it's a single. I think it's a single. Yeah. Um, but this album as a whole, it kind of falls down. It doesn't really do it for me. I think it's gonna go here. I just don't like it as much. I don't know why. It just there's good songs, but as a whole, it doesn't work for me. Um, Green Day, Father of All Mother Effers. This is an interesting one. 2020 February, but the first, but it goes to. Okay, so Father of All, I think it. When it came out in February, I think I really loved the album at the time. I was um I was kind of scared about the singles because Father of All, when I first heard it, I was really surprised. It didn't sound anything like Green Day, but it quickly grew on me. When Fire Ready and Aim came, I I really disliked it. I didn't like it at all. I just thought it was an awful song. Um, it's sort of grew on me, but it's still not amazing. Oh yeah, when it came out, I was so like what is it called? I wasn't satisfied at all. The verse was okay, but when it got to that chorus, it felt a little watered down, like water. It was so like disappointing. It was so boring, right? And there was the oh yeah thing that was okay, but as a whole song, it's still kind of weak. It's one of their more weaker songs, but it's not terrible. Okay, the album came out February. I loved it. Okay, I did. It might not be their best album, but I think that the best songs came with the album and not before. I think Stab You in the Heart, Meet You on the Roof, Take the Money and Crawl, Graffitia, Sugar Yacht, those are the best of the albums. I think this goes. Um, it's gonna get a place here. And then Money Money 2020 Part 2, I think it's gonna go around. Personally, it goes here. I think it has a lot of good songs. Ivanka is not say Midnight, Threat Level Midnight, all the Snoo songs, Flat Earth, Degenerate, Fentanyl, a lot of great songs. I love it. It's a really long album, but I really love it. Alright, I might do more ranking videos. This is it. Green Day albums tier list.